When Adolf Hitler took to the podium to address the thousands that had gathered to hear him, it was to thunderous applause. The great lie, at that point, had been so firmly ingrained within public consciousness that they didn't see a malevolent dictator before them, on the verge of committing one of the great atrocities of history. What they saw was a saviour that would deliver them from the unclean. The lie was so great and had been spoken and read so many times that the common citizen cheered and clapped and sang for Adolf Hitler, much in the same way children would behave during a pop concert. Hitler is now established as one of the evilest men of history, but upon a time, he was applauded. How can this be? To understand totalitarianism is to understand its intent through its motivations. The essence of totalitarianism is the dedicated attempt to transform reality into fiction, and so by default, fiction into reality. Through immeasurable powers of media suggestion, it is continuously imposing a fictional version of the world upon entire populations. Once this fictional version of reality has been accepted as truth, then the manipulation of that population has been accomplished, and atrocity can be openly practiced beneath the guise of ideological righteousness. During such times, the true revolutionary act is to live firmly within the truth. During such times, abiding by truth, advocating truth, even as a minority, is the correct application of defiance against such tyranny. It is speaking up in the face of ridicule. It is refusing to accept the divisive, propagandized dogmas of state. It is exposing the lies that relentlessly attempt to subvert reality and replace it with fiction. To live within the truth, to insist upon the truth with unfaltering integrity, is the way to unpick the net of lies that has been cast about the populations. It is the truth that will ultimately set you free, an unashamed commitment to truth.
Truth, what is a true statement or a false statement? How are you going to find out? From another? What is a false statement? False. And what do you mean by false? Say, for example, many people accept, it's a very ordinary example, many people accept that nationalism is a marvelous fact. We must be nationalistic. Is that a false statement or a true statement? How do you look at it? How do you find out? Say, for instance, most of you in the world believe in God. Don't you? All right. You believe in God. Is it a false statement or a true statement? How do you find out? Belief, you can believe in anything you like, in any illusion, in any fanciful, romantic, sentimental concept. And belief may not necessarily be true. No belief is. So how do you find out these things? How do you find out if there is God? To find out, you must have a free mind, not a believing mind. You must have a mind that's capable of investigating, looking, doubting, questioning. Not be afraid. So fear can create that which is false as true, and that which is true as false. Right? This is happening in the world. So, sirs, to find out what is true, what is truth, there must be a great sensitivity, a sense of freedom. Not just the idea of freedom, but actual freedom. Freedom from fear. And so on. Most of us have many illusions, and those illusions have become truth, real. And to be free of illusion is one of the most necessary and arduous work. To be totally free of all illusions. Then only you could find out what is true and what is false.